Alright, boys and girls, it's time to crawl back in the trenches. More War on Christmas Village. See ya. Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop. So, Blitzen is super ready to go now. Oh, and look who's decided to visit. Hi, baby. Oh, kisses. You guys remember her from the last one. This is Rue. More commonly known as Princess Rue. Yeah. Hi. It's my little one. I love her and she's so cute. But I'm not sure if she's going to help us paint. So we'll just put her over here. And she can go and sit. But anyway. He's ready to go, finally. I am the... I don't know, whatever. I thought I had something, but I didn't. So we're gonna put aside these two fellas for now. And we are gonna work on Blitzen today. Because Blitzen is being a little tardy and he's far behind. Alright, well actually he's not that far behind. He's just, But now he's more brown-gray, which is perfect. Alright, so we are going to start with the stuff. We're going to start with the hammer. That's where we're starting. We're starting with the hammer. Hammer. Again, we're actually going to go with the Eshin Gray. Because I like that as a base for a lot of things. We're going to stay with the small airbrush. And we're going to paint in the hammer. Again, I'm painting way out of your field of view, and I apologize for that. Getting used to this new camera setup is very different. I purposely set it up so that it'll be comfortable for me to paint, and also so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And what have I done? I'm still painting way back here where nobody can see me, and all you can see is empty, well, not really empty, but empty paint board. So try and fix that. All right. Now I'm going to give him a dark leather. I don't know, kind of looks like a gladiator thing. Where are my browns? Where did I put my browns away? Yes, I did. Look at me. A dark warmer, or dark brown. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give this a wash to we're going to give it a bit of a black wash, and it's going to tone down the leather, make it look almost black. We're going to leave the big part of the belt, or we're going to leave the, I guess, the belt part of this, the belt part actually black. There we go. Actually, come to think of it, we're going to paint the haft of his hammer the same color. But when we get back to highlighting it, we're going to highlight it in a completely different way. To make it look like a different material. There we go. So we're going to do the ropes that crisscross it. We're going to do it kind of in a warmer brown. We're going to take Mornfang brown. Kind of make it look a little bit more, not so much rope, but as like really tough leather kind of thing going on. There we go. While we wait for that to dry, we are going to start picking out some other pieces before we add the wash. I think what we're going to do is we are going to pick out his shoulder guard. We're going to highlight all the chest and stuff like that before we do the chain. The shoulder guard we're going to do in 2 different silvers. Just to kind of break it up. So I'm going to do the edge in a darker silver or darker metal. Of course, I should probably look, and I have it right. So I should probably look at the box art and see what they've done and try and mimic it as best as I can. And I got it right. Okay, I'm going to use a slightly brighter silver, kind of a mid-tone silver. To do the rest of the guard and the chain, but we're not doing the chain right away. I have no idea what that was, but that was weird. Oops. This is usually the silver that I use for most things, but Citadel has been making pots of all kinds of different silvers, so why not take advantage of what they've got? It's a little bit more dynamic. You know what? We can work around that chain. I got the paint right here. Let's just do the chain. There we go. Now for the antlers, we're going to go back to the same color as the wrap, which is called Xandri Dust. And we are going to give the antlers a once over, but then we're going to wash it to bring out any details in a completely different color. Alright guys, hi guys. Alright, So we're going to use, like I said, we're going to use Xandri Dust for the antlers. But when we decide to make it when we decide to wash it and give it bring out the details, we're going to do it in a completely different color than we did the body, or than we did the wraps. The wraps we did with Agrax Earthshade. We're probably going to do this one with sepia tone, or we might do it in a flesh wash. I haven't quite decided yet, but the base color is going to be the same. Make sure we kind of paint around the ear, which is, right inside. Oh, they're starting to come together. Yeah, I like it. I'm still using the small layer brush because it just gives me that extra amount of control. And if we miss some spots, we miss some spots. Unless they're, super glaringly obvious. Like the inside of the antlers. No. Yeah, now it's starting to come together. Now he's looking like the warrior reindeer he should be. Just kind of weird, but sure. I love the ideas that Jackalope Enterprises comes up with for their War on Christmas Village. Oh, geez, I've pulled them all out of frame again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just painting up a reindeer, and you guys can't see a single thing. Okay. Boom. Antlers are based. Chain is based. Shoulder is based. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of wash. And we're going to get things on the go. Which means, again, he'll be put to the side. Actually, today is wash day for a lot of the miniatures today. So I'm using Nuln oil basically over everything. To give me the shades and shadows that I want, and to give myself the color that I want. As I said, when this stuff dries, it's gonna give us a different tonal look. than the other stuff. It's not going to give us that brown look. It's going to give us a nice black wash. It's going to darken down. It's going to darken down the brown leathers, the rock, everything that we need. I'm going to give a slight wash to the chain and the shoulder plate. There we go. There's that part. And we're going to do the Argak Earth Shade for the red on the Nutcracker. Are. We're going to do the same color on the cloak of the Rat King. Move it around a little bit. Get the inside of the cloak. There we are. Alright. Today is shade day. Get some base colors down, do some shades. Seraphim Sepia is what we're going to use for the antlers. It'll give us a slightly different look than what we used for the wraps. At least I think it'll be a nice different look. I could be wrong. But hey, in the end, these are my miniatures and I can paint them how I want. Okay. So now that we have a lot of things waiting to dry, we are going to take a moment and stay and hope that everybody is having a great time. Good time painting up their miniatures, painting them how they want. Make sure that you're happy with them. Be creative, have fun. Paint them how you want. Now, granted, I am painting them the way that they show them on the box, but that's what I've chosen. And that's what makes me happy, or at least right now. If I didn't want to, I could, paint them however I wanted. But I wanted to follow the box art because, one, they're kind of my miniatures, and yet kind of not my miniatures. I got silver all over my hands, so just picking the silver off. Because that's what acrylics do. They kind of dry, and then you can just pick it off, rub it off, and you're good. Alright guys, so we're going to end a little early today. Not too terribly early, but we're going to end a little early today. So guys, I want you to paint safe, stay safe, and do whatever your local health authorities ask you to do amidst this wonderful pandemic time that we're living through. Alright, so in the meantime, we will see you later in the workshop.